Thank you and good afternoon. This is Sam Vaughn for Sam's Sports Report, and good evening. Charles Omenihu, or looks like he's going to return this week. Same with Isaiah Pacheco. Good news for the Chiefs. They're getting some running back game back. However, I think they want to carry with both players being Isaiah Pacheco and Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt has had too much success to not include him in the running game. Whether that's you flip them up and whether you flip them on drive, so one's the starting running back on one drive and one's the starting running back on another drive. I think that's the best way to do it because you need to keep most available and you don't want somebody carrying the ball. And so I think if the Chiefs get that number one seed, then I think it'll be important. It was 76-12. So that's just that. Okay, so let's go through some other keynotes for the Chiefs. Pretty bad struggles at left tackle. We've reiterated this. We'll compete for the left tackle spot. And this DJ Humphrey, he has to make a difference. The Chiefs' problems on the offense start right here with the left tackle. It's as bad as it can be right now. So if DJ Humphrey can show that he can learn the playbook in 2 weeks and he can be there in 2 weeks, I believe anything is better than Kings of Satamia and close to anything. If he can get to average play from the left tackle, the Chiefs will be better. And that's the bottom line. I still think in weeks to come, the Chiefs should still play some more coverage unless they're just all of a sudden getting to the quarterback, which they are ranking in like the last 3 or 4 teams of doing that. So unless the Chiefs start getting to the quarterback, I believe Steve Spagnuolo has to adjust to not being such a blitz team. Well, I was going to write an article about Harrison Butker, and I was going to write Spencer Schrader has an injury. He'll be out. And now it's on to Matt Wright, who kicked the Chiefs a little while ago and did well. He was 3 of 3 in a San Francisco game and was 100% from field goal range. So that's some good news. I do think he'll be able to fill the bill of being a good kicker. But scratch my article about today. What was supposed to come out was Spencer Schrader fills in for Harrison Butker, or Harrison Butker returns. I thought it would be nice for Spencer Schrader to also be on the team, but since he's injured, scratch that idea. I was going to write that today, and of course that happens. So again, the Chiefs should add DJ Humphrey. He absolutely needs to play left tackle by week 13 or 14. Otherwise, we're playing Wanye Morris and Kingsley Satami if he goes out, and the Chiefs just can't seem to get it done on left tackle. That's the biggest problem of why they're getting sacked so often. So they're going to need to fix that, and DJ Humphrey must be starting by the end of the year for the Chiefs. That's Sam Vaughn Smack. Now let's do Monday night. The Chargers and Ravens squared off last night. If the Chargers would win, I would write an article that must be a threat to the AFC West. And it looked like that was going to be the way as the Chargers started out with a lead of 10-0 and long grueling drive of 9 plays. But then all of a sudden the Ravens scored a touchdown to make it 10-7. Big play on that drive was they just methodically moved the ball down the field. A Lamar Jackson touchdown to second half. Justin Tucker made a 45-yard field goal. To me, he's not a problem. I know people have talked about cutting him, but he's just too good. He's one of the greatest kickers of all time. There's no argument there. He should still be on the team. The Chargers would respond with a field goal on that drive a touchdown to make it 23-16, a punt, and another touchdown to make it 30-16, and a big decision for what some people considered going for it on not going for it on 4th and 18 was a difference maker. To be honest, it's 4th and 18. They got to punt. I mean, really, you if you don't punt and don't get it, which is like the likely chance, and if you do punt, then it's basically it's up to you. If you want to punt, punt. If you want to try to complete a 4th and 18, then good luck. I mean, that's really what it is. I don't blame Jim Harbaugh for doing that. I mean, I don't. A punt, an 11-play touchdown to keep him in it, but the onside kick did not work out. Since the onside kick did not work out, it was 30-23 final. I think the rules should be a throw off of either 4th and 15 or 4th and 20. Try 4th and 20 and see if it works better than the onside kick. And if it doesn't work, then go to 4th and 15. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like 26, it's down to like 12% of recovering onside kicks. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's like 2 of 26. No reason for that. That's Sam on Smack. Also, we've talked about one hand Chiefs tosser. He basically tosses the ball to Mahomes. And we talked about him last week. I'll give you a link at the end. Here's me and Jason Duffy, one of my friends from high school, talking about what it's like to play sports with one hand. You got any new cool things? I've seen the pickupper for the one hand. And you got anything else?
What's that?
I've seen the pickup thing where it picks up the stuff with your one hand. The
Yeah. So I just use that on occasion when I think it comes into play.
anything else you use?
Um, well, I use a like a smaller attachment for like when I do workout weights.
Oh, so can you only do one hand?
The for the weaker side, I can use it's kind of like a wrist attachment.
Okay. And so do you have to use a lower weight on that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
You still play baseball at all or anything like that?
On occasion, but when it comes around, there's a special league that a few of us around here do when it comes around. It's up at it's towards Maplebrook a little bit. The not as far up, but it's in Katona.
I
Or
remember that.
it's called the Northeast League, I believe.
What is it? Is it Special Olympics or something else?
The Not really Special Olympics, but it's just like a special the special league.
You guys playing that? Who else plays with you? Anybody else I know?
Let me see. Do you remember Alex Linford?
Yeah.
The
Kind of.
Alex does it. Um, the do you remember Kyle Kirshner?
The name.
Okay. And then I believe Mark also does it. Mark Ugliarolo, if you remember him.
The name.
Yeah,
They're kind of older than me, right? Is that right?
yeah. They might have been the
Because you're a year older than me.
yeah,
Really 2 years, but
yeah. But yeah,
back of a year. So
there's quite a few people who do it though.
do you still do like the flip of the glove with the one hand, or can you
Yep.
do you ever toss for the baseball, the glove?
The I kind of do it at the same time with the like the ball in the glove. Uh, I could throw it.
And you throw it?
Yeah,
Yeah. Pretty cool.
yeah.
Um You still hit with the one hand?
Yep. The in fact,
You're pretty good at that.
the I use the wrist attachment for holding the bat as well. There's an attachment for well, like when I hold the bat.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.